Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Emily Freybler. So today we are talking all about drugstore bronzers. These are the best of the best, the ones I really stand by and love. So if you are new as well, I do upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So stay tuned for videos on those days, and let's get started. Okay, so question of the day, what is your favorite bronzer from the drugstore or high-end? If you have a favorite bronzer, please let me know down below in the comments, and I would love to check it out if I haven't already. I have about, I think it's 8 bronzers here. 8 bronzers to talk about for you guys. I love the summertime because I feel like bronzy, summery, tanned skin looks beautiful with a bright lip, kind of like this, or a red lip or something like that. And I just love bronzy skin. Bronzy skin with anything is just gorgeous in my opinion. So these are definitely gonna help you with that bronze. Okay, let's get out of the way the one that you probably know I'm gonna say, the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I know so many people talk about this, but it really is a phenomenal bronzer in my opinion. It, first of all, smells like no, it doesn't smell like pina coladas. It's like coconutty and summery and kind of like a sunscreen. I know that sounds really weird. It doesn't have a sunscreen smell to it, but it smells like the beach. So this bronzer is seriously the most buttery bronzer ever. It blends out beautifully, has a little bit of a sheen to it, but not like crazy or anything. It just makes your skin look very healthy. The one thing I will say is if you are deeper in skin tone, I know they did come out with more bronzer shades, but I don't know if this is really gonna work for you. Obviously, I have light to light medium skin, light sometimes medium, and these are bronzers that work for me usually when I'm fair and tan as well. So it would probably go up to light, medium to medium skin tones. Anyway, so this bronzer is so gorgeous. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell. If you want to see these bronzers in action, a lot of them I've used in videos. I think almost all of them. So Physicians Formula is always my go-to. So you can definitely find one with me using this. It's a must-have in my opinion. Wait for a sale and pick it up from the drugstore. Next, I'm going to talk about the Ulta Matte Bronzer in the shade Cool. So this one is very unique because it is more on the cooler side for a bronzer, which I really like because I can also contour with it. Again, it is so buttery smooth. I feel like people sleep on the Ulta brand, the Ulta collection brand, for makeup and stuff like that, but you really shouldn't. Their powders are seriously gorgeous. This one is a little bit darker, so I can use it a lot more when I am more tan. I mean, I can use Physicians Formula as well, but this one is just beautiful on the skin. If you have really warm, like a really warm complexion, you might not like this as much because it is more on the cool side, but I really like that because I can use it when I am very fair and it doesn't look like orange on my skin. The next one is the Col-lab Beauty Sun Obsession Sculpting Bronzer in the shade Major. Again, this one is a more cool toned and it works super, super well. It's a little bit lighter than the Ulta one. They look very, very similar in the pan, but the formula is just a little bit different feeling. I mean, they are very, very similar. Just for a little bit of a comparison, the Col-lab Beauty one is a teeny tiny bit warmer. That's this one right here, the Col-lab Beauty, and it is gorgeous. I think all of these obviously are stunning, and this one blends like crazy well. This one you can pick up at Sally Beauty, and it's gorgeous. I love it. The Col-lab Beauty one as well, I use when I want more of like a contoured look, not super like warm summery bronze, you know? Okay, one more contouring one, and then we'll get into more like summery looking ones. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette in the shade Dolce de Leche. So this says it's a contouring palette, which it is, but it is a lot warmer than a lot of contours. It's warmer than even those last 2 bronzers that I was just talking about. It's a lot warmer on the skin and just blends seamlessly. You even get a banana powder in it as well. And both of them are so buttery smooth. And this is definitely one of the cheapest options here because I think it's like $5 for the whole palette and you get so much product. It is phenomenal and just blends, like I said, effortlessly on the skin. It is more of a little bit warmer tone, but it's not going to make you look orange if you're really fair, and it's not going to look too ashy if you are more like goldeny tan in a light medium to medium skin tone. It's phenomenal. I feel like I'm saying the same thing about every single bronzer, but I'm just saying like the things I love about bronzers are when they blend really well and the color is right, and I don't know what else to say. So when I am very fair, I know this isn't like a super summer thing, but if you are someone who is fair and you don't have a ton of acne like along the areas where you put bronzer, I think this one is a great option. This is the Essence Luminous Matte Bronzing Powder, and it is for lighter skin. It's in the shade Sunshine, and this is super, super light for bronzer. Let me just put that out there. It's very, very light. I can only use this when I'm like super fair, but it is stunning because it has a luminous part to it in the center of it, and it just looks gorgeous on the skin. You can't even see it on my hand right now because I'm just not super fair, but when I put it on the actual face, you can definitely tell there's a glow there kind of, and a little bit of color. So it definitely has a glow to it. So that's why I was saying if you don't have any acne on those areas, because you obviously don't want to accentuate that. So I think pick this up if you are someone who's very, very fair. So don't get this if you are any darker than me, because it's not going to show up on your skin. Okay, oh my gosh, this is an oldie buddy goodie. This is also called the Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder, but this is from e.l.f. in the shade Fiji. This is like an OG product. I probably need to pick up a new one because this one is super old. But again, just another beautiful bronzer. This is the only one I believe in this like style that they have that is actually matte, and the blush in here is really gorgeous as well. But the bronzer is super great as well. It blends really, really nicely on the skin. It is a little bit more cool, but it's not super, super cool. It reminds me of the Wet n Wild one a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely cooler and a little bit lighter than the Wet n Wild one, but again, super, super gorgeous, and you can't beat, like, the packaging is really, really nice. It's really sleek, and you also get a blush in the compact as well, which I love. And e.l.f. just has such affordable pieces. It's amazing. Okay, so the last two I'm going to talk about are more like orangey bronzers. I know that sounds bad. You don't want like an orange bronzer, but something that's going to make your skin look very healthy and very just alive and give you some more color to your skin. So this is the Catrice Sun Glow Matte Bronzing Powder in the shade Medium Bronze. You guys, I love this bronzer. It is so pretty. Like, oh my god, it seriously is so silky, so finely milled, and it just looks stunning on the skin. It has, like I said, more of an orangey undertone to it, but again, blends out beautifully on the skin. Just so perfect for summertime, and I'm obsessed with this bronzer. It's so good. Okay, the last one I'm going to talk about is a newer product that I've been using, and I picked this up probably a month ago and have been using it nonstop. This is what I actually have on as my bronzer right now with a kind of a light hand because I am more fair. But this is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Blends Sun-Kissed bronzer. It's in Sun-Kissed. I'd heard about this from Casey Holmes, and I think it was 40% off recently at Rite Aid when I got the Revlon Full Cover Matte Foundation. And I was like, okay, I finally have to pick this up because Casey Holmes loves it. I need to pick it up. So I use this so much lately. It's so beautiful because it has like something that's a little bit more cool tone and then some warmer tones in here. So you can kind of mix and match. I usually just swirl everything around together and then just like lightly dust it on the skin. It's so gorgeous, and again, has more of a warm glow to it. And you can definitely build it up if you have a little bit of a darker complexion, but you can also use a light hand and it looks gorgeous on more fair skin tones. I'm really, really loving this, and it's definitely one of my new absolute favorite bronzers. It's so good, especially with something with a little bit of more like orangey undertone, a little bit warmer. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my video down below. I would really appreciate it. Don't forget, I upload on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I will see you in a video very, very soon. Bye!